in a quiet little place called Moonlight Village, nestled right at the edge of a deep, green forest. There was a secret, a hidden garden that nobody seemed to know about. No one knew who planted the flowers there, but every single night, as the moon climbed into the sky, these flowers would begin to glow with a soft, gentle light. It was a truly magical sight. Living in this village was a curious young boy named Arin. Arin loved nothing more than exploring. He'd spend his days chasing butterflies and his evenings watching the stars appear. One night, drawn by a faint shimmer from the woods, he ventured further than usual and stumbled upon the secret garden. His eyes widened in amazement. The flowers were all aglow, twinkling like a carpet of tiny stars on the ground. He had never seen anything so beautiful. Excited, Arin ran back to the village square, his heart pounding. "You have to see this," shouted. "There's a garden in the forest, and the flowers glow in the moonlight." He tried to explain the shimmering petals and the magical light, but the villagers were skeptical. Some of them chuckled, ruffling his hair and telling him he had a wild imagination. Others just shrugged and walked away, too busy with their own lives to listen to a child's fantastic tale. But Arin wasn't discouraged. He knew what he had seen. So, night after night, he returned to the garden alone. He found an old watering can and filled it from a nearby stream, carefully watering each glowing flower. He pulled out the weeds that tried to choke the delicate stems and cleared away fallen leaves. He treated the garden as his own special treasure, humming softly to the flowers as he worked under the moonlight. Slowly, things began to change. A few villagers, walking home late at night, would catch a glimpse of a faint, beautiful light coming from the edge of the forest. Their curiosity grew. They started talking amongst themselves, wondering if maybe, just maybe, there was some truth to Arin's story. The garden, under Arin's dedicated care, was becoming even more vibrant, and its glow even brighter. Too bright to be ignored. Then one night, disaster struck. Dark clouds rolled in, covering the moon and stars. A terrible storm descended upon Moonlight Village. The wind howled like a hungry wolf, and sheets of rain lashed down, threatening to flatten all the crops in the fields. The villagers gathered in the main hall, their faces filled with worry and panic. They were afraid of what they would lose. But Arin wasn't thinking about the crops. He was thinking about his garden. Without a second thought, he ran out into the raging storm, straight towards the forest. He reached the garden and saw the glowing flowers being battered by the wind and rain. His heart ached. He then ran back to the village hall, soaking wet, and burst through the doors. "Please," he pleaded. "The garden needs our help. We have to protect it." Seeing the desperation and passion in his eyes, something shifted in the villagers. They looked at each other, and then at the small, determined boy. One by one, they stood up and followed him out into the storm, working together. Side by side in the wind and rain, they built small, makeshift fences around the flower bed. They used their hands to clear away debris that could crush the plants, and even stood together to shield the most delicate blossoms from the harsh wind. As dawn broke, the storm finally passed. The sun peeked through the clouds, and a sense of calm settled over the village. Exhausted but united, the villagers looked at the garden. It was safe. Not a single glowing flower had been lost. In that moment, they understood. By coming together to care for this little patch of magic, they had also learned how to care for one another. They had rediscovered their connection as a community. From that day forward, the secret garden was no longer a secret. It became the heart of Moonlight Village. It was a beautiful symbol of their unity, their patience, and their shared responsibility. Every villager, from the youngest child to the oldest elder, took turns tending to it. The garden thrived, and so did the village, all basking in the gentle, magical glow that reminded them of what they could achieve together. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tailies that warm the heart. See you next time.